grow by how well I do as a company.
I think that's a great strategy. That's an excellent strategy. And Ken, you are what I would call the promoter of promoters in many ways, and a marketing guru in a lot of ways as well. And one of the things that I heard you talk about this past year, was what I'd call a strategic marketing partnership with a pretty big brand name. And so, can you tell everyone about that?
Yeah. Branding is not your logo, and it's interesting. We actually changed our logo to add new vitality and excitement in the challenging market, and we said branding is really what you stand for. That's what your brand is. And we separated our residential, commercial, rental brands. We're launching Jordan Baris Inc. Realtors. It used to be, now we have Jordan Baris Inc. Realtors, Jordan Baris Inc. Commercial, which is experts with solutions. Jordan Baris Inc. Realtors is the knowledge of a local expert, the power of a leader. And then it occurred to us, and we're coming up with a luxury brand, JB Premier. And it occurred to us that our brand is actually, what we want to be about is not service. I think the word service is dead, it's overused, it's meaningless. Everyone says service, and then the service they give is horrific. Then sometimes it's great, but it doesn't matter because it's overused. So for us, the word is experience. And I have a Lexus, had incredible experiences with the Lexus dealership, and they are incredible to work with. So we met with them, and we made a deal where we made Lexus the official car of Jordan Baris Inc. Realtors. And there's discounts for Lexus for our company, for our associates, for our friends, for everybody here. And in fact, the deal with our Lexus dealer that we do this with is that it's no haggle pricing. They give a tremendous experience to the people that we send. And the nice thing about it, among many elements, is that we're the exclusive broker partner for it in our area. And we came up with the idea. They loved it. And there's a lot of our competitors who actually are buying Lexuses, getting the Jordan Baris discount, and we know who they are.
Can I get one?
You absolutely can.
So that is it's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's pretty darn good.
So with it though, what we did is we realized providing value that you wouldn't expect from a broker is part of our next generation concept. So then last year we did tax appeal parties where we were providing free tax appeal assistance. One neighborhood, we saved the neighborhood about $350,000 a year in tax in property taxes. We raised the value in the neighborhood of the houses. We created raving fans, and a tremendous amount of businesses come from that. So now there's still an opportunity for refinancing. So we're sending out, we're a broker, and our business is to sell real estate, but if you're going to stay, we can provide you value also. And we partnered with Bank of America. We thought it was time to be with a national brand. And so by sending out these letters saying it's time to refinance, but if you're going to be moving shortly, then this isn't the time to refinance. And you know what's going to happen with this campaign? We're going to take a lot of listings, and we're going to build a lot of mind share, and people are going to remember every month that we help save them money. And if they don't remember, we're going to find nice ways to remind them that we did.
It's great. And I'm going to open it up for questions in a few minutes, but I want to ask all of you one question before we do that. And one of the buckets up there is lead generation. And I have to say myself, I'm a believer that lead generation itself needs to come back in to the brokerage and be managed professionally, and let the agents do what they do best, and that is list and sell real estate. And so, do you all agree with that? Well, Krisstina, you're nodding, so why don't you start off?
Absolutely. What I think of myself is lead generation on the web. I want my guys to do nothing more than be experts in their local area and take exceptional care of the buyers and sellers who are putting their lives in the hands of my agents, and let me do everything else. And we generate leads. And versus, it's not throwing the baby out with the bathwater. It's not like we've quit farming and we've quit some of these other more traditional methods, but we've incorporated lead gen on the web, And on the web, the conversion time is that 87% of all consumers go to the web before 6 to 18 months before they tell anybody outside of their family unit they're thinking of moving. So what that means, a lot of people are making those assertions, but what's missing, I think, is what that means is that those that are there 6 to 9 to 12 to 18 months before the people actually make a decision and start building the relationship, get the opportunity to capture that lead. Mm-hmm. And so if I can capture it and build trust, it's likely, well, it's not likely, I'm proving it over and over and over, that consumer doesn't get the chance to ask for a referral. So I've taken that business away from maybe the agent that might have been waiting for the phone to ring from the referral. Yeah. And it's just lead generation from the web. And we do it as a company. We've got this economies of scale. We have the ability to do it. And an agent trying to figure out how to do that, to use technology, the cost, the expense, the knowledge required, how fast it's changing one by one by one, I think it's going to be more challenging as time goes on.
I agree. And Ken, you're doing the same thing?
Yeah, we're doing quite a bit. And one thing that we're doing is we're big believers in having a mobile website. And we have a mobile website in development. You can look at it and give us your comments. It's MCC, it's Baris, BARIS.MCCID.com. Mobile Cardcast is the company that created it. And an app is something you have to get approved to the Apple Store, for BlackBerry's App Store, for Droid's App Store. A mobile site is interesting because our code is being put in that next week you'll go to jordanbaris.com. It'll know you have a phone. If it's a computer, it's the full experience. If you go to jordanbaris.com, you don't need /mobile or anything. It'll know that you have a mobile device. If it's a BlackBerry, it'll say, is it a storm? It's a curve? Nope, it's a bold. Optimize it for that screen. And on the site, it's going to have a lot of things that's going to make it sticky, and it's going to generate leads. And half of what we're trying to do is generate leads. The other half is helping people convert leads. We have phenomenal managers, and now our managers are tasked with and excited by, and associates are going in listing presentations now. We ask them to give the email address to our manager, the phone number. The managers are contacting the owners and saying, you're going to be meeting with Sherry, and she's absolutely phenomenal. You're going to have a great experience with her. In addition to Sherry, you have myself and the entire Jordan Baris team available. And just having a company phone call, or sometimes the manager accompanying, not splitting the listing, just coming to help secure it, that's a big piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, no, thank you. And we've got some questions up here. So what is your average number of transactions per agent? Well, Thad, yours is big, so are you prepared to share that?
Yeah, I mean, last year our average productive agent did about 2.2 million, just under actually 2.3, and our average sales price was around 350,000. So when you do the math, we're right at around 7 deals a year. I think had somebody earlier talking about, maybe it was yesterday, about number of units the average agent does in the country, and they were saying like 7 or 8. I don't think so. I think the average agent in the country, as far as units sold, is probably in the low single digits. I'd have to ask Steve Murray about that.
It's dropped significantly. Yeah. I think in the peak of the market, it used to be up there. But you've got a higher average sale price than obviously the national average. So that's helping you as well. How about Krisstina?
Mm-hmm. My it averages out, of course. My average agents are doing right about 24, 25 sides a year, and our average sales price is about $330.
So that's pretty big.
That's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. So that's a model that works.
It's monstrous.
Yeah.
It's like 8 million. That's really...
People will be wanting to talk to you. Ken? You're in a different, New Jersey's a different place.
Well, in a different place, but it's interesting. We don't discuss our numbers, nor do we report to Real Trends, because our belief is that people can't really make an analysis, and so you're somewhere in the mid-level with Real Trends. That's actually not impressive to the consumer, so we don't report. When we're in the top 10, then we'll report, but until then,
I respect that.
We find it annoying.
That's why I can never find any information on you.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, we do so much with new construction, developers. Yeah. We're a big mystery, and we like it that way.
Okay. Here's a question. How do you handle technology support in-house staff